Just one more thing, always just CC Sebastian, that way they always have it as well.
Okay.
No problem. Okay, all right, guys. Mr. Castillo, you're charged with theft. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
On January 31st, 2025, an officer was working an extra job at Home Depot and was alerted by the loss prevention officer that the defendant had entered the store, putting multiple power tools in a basket and exited the store with unpaid merchandise inside the basket. The officer was sitting in a motor vehicle and observed the defendant exit the store beyond all points of sale and head north in the parking lot. The defendant entered apartments across the street. The officer observed the defendant pushing baskets and approached the defendant. The defendant attempted to flee. The officer deployed a taser and placed the defendant in custody. The total value of items stolen was $519.98.
Got it. All right, Mr. Castillo, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm ordering you now not to go back to any Home Depot. Do you understand? If I find that you do, I'm going to revoke your bond, put you in jail. No more PR bonds for you. You mind filing that, please? Okay. Tell me, do you have the ability to hire a lawyer, sir?
Yes, sir.
You don't want to apply for a court appointed? I don't want to talk about the case. Do you want a court appointed lawyer?
I mean, I could get one, but if I hire a lawyer, then I don't need the lawyer you're gonna give me.
Sorry?
I'm gonna go ahead and get a lawyer for myself.
You don't want a court appointed lawyer?
No, sir.
Okay. If you have a problem and you're not able to, just come back, let us know, and then we can appoint your lawyer. I'm going to have you sign a receipt of Victoria. I'll have you take a seat in the jury box. Let me get your bond conditions ready. We'll have you sign it, and after that, you'll be free to go.
Thank you, sir.
Don't pick up any new cases. Behave yourself.
Yes, sir.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, man, come on. Ms. Gray, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you now. Okay.
On January 31st, 2025, at approximately 1:34 a.m., officer observed a vehicle fail to signal a lane change in Harris County, Texas. The vehicle also had unconfirmed insurance. The defendant was later ID'd by Texas driver's license, and upon contact, the officer observed slurred speech, red bloodshot eyes, and a strong odor of alcohol emitting from the defendant's breath and person. The defendant admitted to consuming 3 beers. SFSTs were conducted. 6 out of 6 clues were observed on the HGN. 6 out of 8 clues were observed on the walk-in turn.